We're into the final module of this course. We've looked at personal growth in Module 1, preparation in Module 2, practicing well in Module 3, maximizing participation in Module 4, and in Module 5, we're looking at God's presence. Our first lesson is about what I call pivotal moments. These are moments in worship that take it to the next level. Moments that cause people to engage more. Moments when God speaks and people grow in their knowledge and love of God and understanding of worship. So in this lesson, we're going to discover types of pivotal moments, recognizing pivotal moments, taking pivotal moments, and creating pivotal moments. And we'll have some personal application at the end. This lesson is for those that are leading worship on a Sunday, or whichever day you're gathered. Musicians and singers, song leaders, worship leaders, and music directors. Band leaders and team leaders may also fulfill one of these roles in the team, but we're looking at those moments during a time of worship. It's important that everyone on the team is aware of these moments so that you can seize them. What do I mean by pivotal moments? A pivotal moment could be a prophetic word from someone, or a spiritual song, or maybe one of those songs in the set that just resonates with everyone, and people engage more. Sometimes it's a line from a song that can stand out, or maybe a moment where the theme of the worship hits home. It could also be that encouragement that you prepared that helps lift people's eyes to God. It's important not to chase after these moments in lieu of worshiping God, but it's good to be aware that pivotal moments happen and can make every time you get together a memorable time of worship. A Sunday morning could be a pivotal moment in the life and culture of your church. When you start approaching leading worship and leading your team with compassion and an understanding of leading worship, the whole culture of the church can change. People are excited to come and worship. Worship becomes one of the important drivers of culture and life in your church. Songs start to come from within the church, and people learn how to respond in worship. In Luke chapter 8, we read how Jesus was on his way to someone's house to heal their daughter who was dying, and the crowd were almost crushing him. A woman reaches out and touches his cloak and is instantly healed. And Jesus asked, "Who touched me?" And Jesus could have carried on walking. He already had a goal in mind of healing the girl, and there were so many people around him. He could have just kept his head down and pressed through the crowd. Instead, he stopped. That's a pivotal moment. We need to get good at recognizing pivotal moments in worship. Pivotal moments are pivotal because they take worship to another level and can have a lasting impact on the culture. To be able to recognize these moments, we need to be full of the Word and ready to inspire. You can often recognize a pivotal moment because it's more about God than it is about us. Pivotal moments add life and draw people in. We learn to recognize these moments by listening to what the Spirit of God is saying. You may only have seconds to decide on a direction to take. It takes confidence and faith to step out and choose a direction. But be willing to change course. It may mean deviating from the original plan. You may already know the moment from your preparation. Being full of the Word and practicing worship together are good ways to learn to recognize these moments. Consider pivotal moments in your preparation. What has God been saying to the church? What has God been speaking to you about? Creating pivotal moments often comes from a desire to see more of God. In your preparation and leadership, don't just settle for another Sunday. Think of possible moments that could be a turning point of revelation for people in your times of worship. You may not always get the answer before Sunday, but as we've discussed in earlier lessons, having prepared makes you open and ready to create and take those moments on the day as well. That's part of leading. And I believe that God is faithful to reveal Himself to those who diligently seek Him and desire more of Him. Worship is a response to revelation about who God is. Leading worship is about helping reveal God. And we help people respond to that revelation through the songs we choose, the words we say, and the space and culture of worship that we create. Great songs both reveal an aspect of God and call for a response. As a leader, that's our job too. Don't forget that it's the revelation of who God is or what God has done that will evoke that response. Pivotal moments are moments of revelation that evoke a response of worship. As the worship leader, you need to help point people to those moments of revelation. Over time, as the culture of the church shifts, people do see things for themselves and respond far quicker in praise and worship, but it takes time to cultivate. And even then, you're still going to have to lead them. There's still a journey to go on. The concept of prayerfully preparing and compassionately guiding will always apply. So in this lesson, we've covered the types of pivotal moments, how to recognize pivotal moments, taking pivotal moments, and creating pivotal moments. The personal application is to be aware of the opportunity for revelation in worship. Revelation causes response. Revelation about God causes us to worship God for who He is and change the course of our worship time, our church, and our lives. Trust God for pivotal moments in your times of worship. I know He'll be faithful to reveal Himself and draw people in. Our next lesson in this module is about being spontaneous, how to bring spiritual songs in a way that adds life and glorifies God.